Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King, bringing you news from beyond the mirror, from the other world. And today, Chol has recently been released, the adorable and the deadly Chol. But before we begin, there's a few things I wanted to point out. Chol will be starting the magic meta in 7 Nights, so there will be a lot of mages being released after her, and they will all be very strong, but at the same time, there are a few of them that will be more for utility and not exactly for dealing damage. And Chol is a support hero, and she is one of those heroes that are a little more for utility. She doesn't do a lot of healing, so although she is aggressive, she is still not really meant for dealing damage. She is mostly meant for utility. So you want to use her wisely. She isn't a character you really want to mess up with. So the AI better not mess up with her in Arena. That's pretty much the gist of Chol.
Come on! It's time to head back now!
This is the adorable and deadly Chol. Now don't let her cuteness fool you. She is incredibly dangerous and she is very, very strong. So okay, without further ado, let's take a look at that passive, shall we? Now she has 2 different kinds of void shields, which is unusual. She becomes immune to all damage for 4 turns, and she becomes immune to all damage 4 times. So she has 2 different kinds of void shields. This effect also applies to ignore armor and piercing attacks. Increases the counter rate by 50%. Counter rate will also increase for magic type allies. Become immune to debuffs 3 times. All magic type allies will also become immune. This is what I meant by she was the one to start the magic meta for the global version. Originally, there were other heroes to start the magic meta for the original version of the game. Before the global version was released, Yuani being one of them, she became stronger if there were more magic-based heroes on the team. But in the global version, Chol is the one that really is starting the magic meta, as you can see. But be that as it may, I'm really hoping that the death meta arrives here. I've noticed that most of you have been talking about the Awakened Nox, and the Awakened Nox will be released very, very soon. I know that a lot of you are wondering, okay, where's Nox? He's supposed to be here. Nox is going to start the death meta, and the death meta is a very, very skilled meta, and it lasts for a very, very long time, and I don't know if the developers even want to start that meta yet. That's probably why they have not released Nox yet. But at the same time, they have started many metas before the death meta, and that's making me go like, what? Like, I mean, the magic meta was supposed to start after the death meta, and that makes me kind of worry. Are they just not releasing Nox because they don't want the death meta to start at all? Or maybe they're just not even planning on releasing Nox. Maybe they're planning on releasing someone else in his place. And that is making me worried. But I highly doubt that the global version is going to do that. I'm pretty sure they're going to release all the characters that are from the original version. And they're not going to replace them with anything. I mean, they do have their exclusive heroes here nonetheless. But I still do think that they are going to add all of the characters that are from the original version, and they might add a few extra as well, though. The exclusive heroes are the heroes like Callahan, Miho. Those are the exclusive heroes to the global version, although they have been added to the Korean version. I mean the original version. I need to stop calling it the Korean version because it is the original version of the game. But anyways, let's take a look at her first active ability. She inflicts 40% magic damage on all enemies 3 times. Additionally, critical hit will be applied. Increases the enemy's skill CD by 20 seconds. Now, as you can see, she is a very aggressive support, and her next ability is also very aggressive, which is unusual because I actually remember that ability doing something a little more supportive. Her second active ability, I was actually doing something a little more supportive on the original version, and on this one, it's a little more aggressive. So that is a little different for her, but at the same time, having an aggressive support, what does that exactly mean? Chol has always been a little aggressive in 7 Nights, and that was very different for her brand of heroes. That always made her very, very unique to the other support heroes, is she was so dang aggressive. And lost my voice. Anyways, that was very unique for her brand of hero. But okay, what does her second active ability do? She inflicts 50% magic damage on all enemies 2 times, decreases the enemy's counter rate by 60% for 2 turns, and stuns the enemy for 2 turns at a certain rate. Alright, let's see what her awakening ability does. All allies become immune to damage 3 times. She also provides the shield that will absorb 1,000 damage to all allies. So that is very, very powerful, but at the same time, she is very aggressive. But she provides so much utility, that's what earned her her support brand. Now, how do you want to use the magic meta? What exactly is going on with the magic meta? I'll actually be making a video about that once the other mage heroes are released, which shouldn't be too long from now. They're actually going to add them in bunches, if I'm not correct. I'm not entirely sure when, but they should be adding a lot of them soon, so expect another video pretty quickly on this channel. But anyways, let's take a look at her animations. I was actually expecting something different with her animations, but I don't know. We'll see. But all right, let's take a look at her animation.
Yet!
As you can tell, she's adorable. Just straight up adorable.
Round and around!
Now's the time to dispose of the trash.
Oh my!
Shall we dance? 1 step, 2 step, perfect. Excellent.
Well, that was adorable.
Oh my!
No, I didn't want to
Shall
see
we
that
dance?
skill again. The cuteness.
1 step,
It's too much.
2 step,
Ah!
perfect.
You know, I didn't want to see that again. Let's take a look at that awakening skill.
Today's menu is... What? That's not fair!
Adorable. Ah, my eyes! It's too cute! Make the cuteness stop! It's too much.
Cuteness overload.
But is she grind worthy? That's the question of this video. Yes, I have to say she is, but only if you have the team for her, because the magic meta is coming. They are planning on releasing some very, very strong magic-based heroes, and it probably would be best to grind for her, but at the same time, wait until those specific heroes come out. The mage heroes, wait until they come out, and then you might want to grind for her, because right now, it's just mainly the strongest magic-based hero that is out here, I have to say, is Yuan-He, and other than her, there isn't too many that are really, really powerful. But there will be some very strong mages coming out very soon, and I would wait for them before you start making a magic meta team, because there aren't too many mages that would really, really cause some damage right now. There are a few, but wait until the magic meta really starts to kick in, and then that's when you want to start grinding for that magic meta team. I might make a video on that in a little bit in the future, but for now, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. If you liked it, remember to leave a like, and please do comment and subscribe to my channel. I love making 7 Nights videos like this all the time. Take it easy for me, alright? Bye!